Hi, this is Rosie and this is my kitchen and I'm cooking for you today. Today we're gonna make some red beans with ham and pumpkin, as we know as calabaza. So we're gonna make it low and slow because that's how beans are made, and we're gonna just get in here and get into the thick of it. I cook from my heart and soul for you guys. I love to cook for my friends, and that's what we're gonna do today. So I hope you like it, and we're gonna get going here, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. So now we're gonna make red beans and rice. I'm gonna start with a can. Now, I am not against people soaking their beans overnight. Knock yourselves out. But Rosie does other things besides cook, believe it or not. So this is a quick way to go, and I'm gonna show you how to make this so that they taste as good as soaked beans, okay? Then of course we're gonna use, this is our pumpkin,
yes,
the calabaza, okay? This is about a cup and a quarter, and you can put less, you can put more. I eyeball a lot. I learned how to cook from my grandmother, okay? And basically they put a bunch in their hands and they go, what? And that was your measurement, okay? I think smoked ham just adds so much flavor. It makes it really rich, it thickens up your beans, and it's about a cup diced, okay? Now, this is about a half of a large onion, okay? It's about a cup. It's kind of like gone down a little bit, but it's more than enough. When you're cooking, if you don't like a lot of onions in your food, don't put a lot of onions in your food. It's about what you like, it's about what makes you feel good, it's about what tastes good to you. And that's, I think, why it's important to just cook, okay? Then we're gonna use a little bit of tomato sauce. I get big cans, because you know I go to Costco, so I get the big stuff of everything. I put them in small containers and I freeze them so that they don't go rancid. And we'll use about a couple of tablespoons of I like the Spanish style tomato sauce. It's seasoned, it's not really the typical one. It's really, really good. We'll use a couple of tablespoons of this. I use recaito. Recaito is all green, okay? I buy it frozen. And I have to say, in Puerto Rico, when I was there last, I just knew I was gonna make my own. I was gonna go all authentic, all old school. What? They've got like 5 brands of the local kind. So I said, why would I bother? It's got onions, peppers, cilantro, culantro, and it has sweet peppers in them. More than likely, you're not gonna find this if you're out in the Midwest in your local grocery store. However, fear not. We're gonna make a video for you shortly that's gonna show you what the ingredients are. And if you go to some of the local ethnic grocery stores in your area, you'll be able to put something, if not exactly, very, very similar. Let's start cooking. Let's go here. Let's be generous with the oil. Let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. A couple times around the pan. There we go, there we go. Coat that pan well. Let's turn that up. And now everybody in the pool. We're gonna start off with our ham and our onions. Oh, that's my favorite sound, that sizzle. Let's stick a little ham in here. Yummy. Now one thing about garlic, okay? Don't put it in first because it tends to burn. And let's just put a little. We don't have to put in that much. Toss it around a little gently. Okay? And just let it go. Put the garlic on top of whatever you're cooking so it doesn't burn. Because I don't know about you, but I don't really like the taste of that burnt garlic. And we left a little on the side in case you want to add a little bit more. See that nice color on those onions? That's kind of what we're looking for, okay? Maybe 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. What you want to do is you also want to get the oils from the onions released. And that's the trick. Your nose knows, so smell. Oh my gosh. Smell-o-vision's got to be coming along soon. Okay, so now I got a little secret ingredient here from my local Dominican buddies, which I'm going to use, which is a sofrito. Okay, this is about a tablespoon. Does it look good enough? I don't know, maybe I'll need 2. All right, 2, there we go. And let's not worry about these things, okay? Now, you can always add seasoning, but it's hard to take out. So you have to be somewhat conservative, okay? You can't go crazy. And you're also checking for color, right? You want to see what the color looks like, right? The color looks beautiful. Look at that color, oh my God. And we're gonna go with a little bit of the frozen recaito. Don't forget, we're gonna make you a video, so don't feel left out, okay? You wanna make a nice, rich stew base. This is all your flavors right there. Let's have a look at this. This is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Now, what I want you to notice, I think it's really important, I haven't used any salt yet, okay? So now, what we're gonna do here, get my kettle back on. What we're gonna do is, because people will tell you all kind of things, I'm gonna rinse the top, okay? But I'm not gonna rinse the beans, okay? Oh, almost forgot. We wanna use a little bit of tomato sauce. Lower your heat, because it's getting a little bit too hot too quick. All right, so we've got some tomato sauce. Spanish style tomato sauce, which is seasoned. Even more color. Here's our can, and everybody in the pool. Everybody in the pool. There we go. We take the hot water from the kettle. We put her in the can. we're gonna take a rag and we're gonna pour it into our beans. I've been cooking for about 45 years. I know I don't look it, but you have to eyeball stuff. You have to see. You don't want to put too much water. Okay, you can always add a little water. Okay. Remember, I haven't put salt in. Don't need salt because these have a lot of salt. Everything we've used has a lot of salt. And then you have smoked ham, okay? So I don't put salt in my beans. That's another one of my tricks. I think she's looking beautiful, okay? I think she needs a little bit more water. Okay. Well, so that's come out to about a half a can. So she's looking a little thin now. She's looking more like a soup. All she has to do now is cook. All right, we're just gonna top her off. Okay, I would say 30 to 40 minutes. 30 to 40 minutes should do you right. So I'll see you back in a few. Now that is some really good looking beans. You gotta look at that color. Let's give it a little stir for that texture. You know, you wanna give it a stir every so often because you don't want them to scorch, okay? But when you're going low and slow, it's okay. Nice and thick and beautiful. So now let's have a little taste here. I'm gonna show you how my mother and my grandmother used to do it. They used to go like this. Asbestos hands. Oh my goodness, so delicious. You can taste the smokiness of the beans. I mean, the smokiness of that ham, the sofrito and the recaito. I mean, it just all comes together so beautifully. And now, since we're about 20 minutes in, right? We're gonna give it a little stir, and then we're gonna add another star of the show, okay? Which will be our pumpkin, our calabaza. There we go, there we go, there we go. That was about 1.25 cups. More or less, whatever you like. You're the star of your stew. Okay, so now this needs to cook. We're just gonna cover her, and we're gonna go back to low and slow. Okay, so now, we waited till we were about 20 minutes in to do the pumpkin, to put the pumpkin in, and now we're about another 15 minutes in, and we're gonna see what's going on here, okay? Amazing, look at that. This is the color of criollo, this orangey color, right? And you see it's nice and thick, really thick and really beautiful and really delicious. Now, I think for me, what's most important that you remember is that I put no salt in here, no salt. Because a lot of the stuff we use, the tomato sauce, and of course the beans, I didn't drain them. Really important trick, okay? They tell you, oh, drain the beans, drain the beans. You're draining all the flavor of the beans, you're draining the salt, you're draining a lot of things. Let's not do that. So now, this is not traditionally the way we eat them, but you know, our Mexican brothers, they'll have a cup full of stewed beans. So let's go a little Mexican today, why not? I'm gonna take a little bit of here, a little bit of the ham and the pumpkin. A little bit of that sauce, okay? Clearly you could put this over yellow rice, another video. White rice, another video. All right, but let's give them a taste. Okay, let's just give it a taste. It's hot, right? Right out of the pot, so let's be careful. Oh my goodness. Smokiness, meatiness. The pumpkin has like a hint of sweet, and it's creamy. And it's thick, and it's just so delicious. And guess what? It's got plenty of salt. I hope you guys enjoyed this time with me, because I sure liked having you guys with me in Rosie's kitchen, because Rosie cooks for you out here in New York City. Just give it a try, like and subscribe, okay? And I hope to see you again soon for another video at Rosie's kitchen.
Okay, now it's my turn. Oh yeah, it's great. It's delicious.